Look around you. Are you holding a smartphone? Dreaming of an electric car? Enjoying high-speed internet or advanced medical equipment? You're using something you've probably never seen: rare earth elements. These 17 metals are the secret spice in everything that makes our modern lives possible, from phone magnets to wind turbines and electric motors. But these critical ingredients don't come from a friendly global supermarket. For decades, one country has quietly cornered the market: China. As of 2025, China mines over 60% and refines nearly 90% of the world's rare earths. Even if another country digs them up, they often have to send them to China for processing. This isn't just an economic fact, it's a lever of power. When one nation controls the materials for green energy and national defense, it can turn that dominance into a political weapon. This isn't hypothetical, it's already happened. Our story begins with a fishing boat, a diplomatic showdown, and a lesson Japan learned the hard way. The name rare earth elements is misleading. They're not that rare, just hard to mine and even harder to refine. The process is dirty, complicated, and toxic, which is why many countries let China handle it. In the 1990s, China made rare earths a strategic priority, undercutting competitors and building a near-total monopoly. Why are they so important? Think of them as vitamins for technology. Tiny amounts make everything work. Neodymium and praseodymium create powerful magnets for electric vehicles and wind turbines. Terbium and dysprosium make those magnets heat-resistant for military tech. Europium gives your TV its red, cerium polishes your phone's glass. For years, the world relied on China's hardware store, creating a fragile, single-threaded supply chain. September 2010, East China Sea. A Chinese fishing trawler collides with Japanese Coast Guard boats near disputed islands. Japan arrests the captain. China demands his release. Japan refuses. Then, China deploys a new weapon: silence. Rare earth shipments to Japan suddenly stop. No official announcement, just endless delays and excuses. China denies any embargo, but Japanese factories panic. At the time, Japan imported over 90% of its rare earths from China. The halt was like turning off the water to a city. Production lines for cars, cameras, and electronics froze. Prices skyrocketed. Stockpiles dwindled. China had found Japan's economic Achilles heel. The message: we control what your economy needs, do what we say. Facing catastrophe, Japan folded. 2 weeks after the incident, the captain was released. The world had just witnessed a new kind of power play. The 2010 rare earth shock was a wake-up call for Japan. The country realized that relying on a rival for critical resources was a national security threat. Japan moved fast. It diversified suppliers, investing in Australian mining company Lynas and others. It poured money into research to reduce or eliminate rare earth use in technology. Japan built a national stockpile and ramped up recycling, treating discarded electronics as urban mines. Within years, Japan cut its reliance on Chinese rare earths from over 90% to under 60%. It was costly, but Japan learned true independence means controlling your own supply chains. The world took notice. Now look at the United States in 2025. America is critically dependent on China for rare earths. About 74% of imports come from there. Even the Mountain Pass mine in California ships its ore to China for processing. This isn't just about smartphones, it's about national security. F-35 jets, Tomahawk missiles, and advanced military tech all rely on rare earths. The 2010 Japan incident proved China will use its dominance as leverage. In recent years, China has tightened export controls and banned key technologies. The US response has been slow and fragmented. The stakes are higher than ever. America is now the ship in China's crosshairs. The good news? America is finally waking up. The Department of Defense is investing in a domestic rare earth supply chain, mining, processing, and refining on US soil. New facilities are being built, and alliances with Australia, Canada, and Vietnam are forming. But rebuilding an industry from scratch is slow and expensive. China has a 30-year head start. A new US plant will produce 1,000 tons of magnets this year. China made 300,000 last year. Catching up will take years and political will. The lesson from Japan: waiting for a crisis isn't a strategy. The time to act is now. Invest, innovate, and secure the supply chain. China has shown its cards. What will America do next?